Hello, you guys. My name is Larry Jerome Thomas, and I'm coming at you with film tips for background acting. Film tips you need to know. Uh, Number one, call time. You have to know your call time. Call time is the time you need to be on set, the time you need to be there. Well, you can't be on set, but the call time is the time you need to be at the place signing in or whatever. Base camp. You need to know what base camp is because that's where you're going to sign in at. Not on set, but on at base camp. Most of the time they're gonna have a tent or something like that for you, and this is gonna have signs directing you to base camp. PA. You need to know what PAs. All the PAs are different types of PAs. Background PAs. You're definitely gonna get yourself. You're gonna be around the background PA a lot because that's who's gonna be over you most of the time. So the other production assistants, they be everywhere. They be everywhere. They there to help with the production, help with a whole lot. They are just there. I know, I worked in as a PA, and they are there to do everything. To be honest, you never know what you're gonna do when you're working as a PA. But a wardrobe, you need to know what wardrobe. You need to familiarize yourself with wardrobe. I gotta learn how to talk, y'all. Okay, familiarize yourself with wardrobe, hair and makeup. You need to know where those locations are. Most time they're going to show you where they are. If you don't know, ask a PA. So that's why it's good to get to know the PA very well, and the PA can really get you, give you some great info. So it's very important to network while you're on set. Background holding is going to be where you spend most of your time at, and background holding. So you make sure you will know what that is because when you sign in, that's pretty much where it's going to be at. Okay, this is term on set. Term on set. They're gonna say background, and that means the background move, and not the particular actor. They're gonna tell you the they might say background. You move, then they're gonna say action. That's when the actor is gonna move or whatever. Action. Everybody know what action means. That means it's time to do your thing. But if you're a background actor, you're gonna hear background first. Cut. That's when you cut. You just stop where you're at and just wait till for further directions. Reset back to one. Reset back to where you started or whatever. That means go back to your place. Go back to the place where you were first at. 10-1 or 10-2, that means you're in the restroom. You learn that because most time you need to tell the PA you need a 10-1, take a 10-1 or a 10-2, which is the number 2. But and then you're gonna hear that's lunch. That's lunch. That means it's time to go to lunch. But the thing about being a background actor, you're gonna be the last people to eat. That's one thing about that. Martini, Abby, or Abby Singer, you're gonna hear that when they're close to their last shot, and they're close to last shot. So that's a great term to hear when you have been there 14 hours, 15 hours, or something like that. I haven't. Most I've been was like 15, something like that, 15 hours on set. Um, I, I can't say what that was right now because it still haven't aired yet or whatever. But I will talk about it whenever it air. Points or hot points. That somebody coming in with something that can knock you out, or you need to get out the way when you hear points, hot points, or something like that. Make sure you move. Pay attention to your surrounding because there's a lot of expensive equipment there. Wrap. That means you wrapped up for the day. And when they say wrap, sometimes you can be like 30 minutes away from background holding or the place where you sign out at. So be mindful of that. Wrap don't mean you just get in your car and go home. Wrap means you got to go back to your holding or go to wardrobe, get out your clothes, turn your clothes in if you have any that you have got from them. You got to get your voucher and all that. But I talked about that in the video about background, what to expect as a background holding, so a background actor. So go watch that video for that. Clear the frame, maybe move out the way, because somebody might be talking to you and they got the camera pointed that direction and they turn the camera on or whatever. But most time they're gonna always have the camera on. But just that means get out the way, get out the way, clear the frame. Crafty and catering. Most time that would be in background holding whatever they have you holding held it. Rolling. So if you like you're chatting with your buddy or somewhat you're not at your one, that gives you time to go to your one. That lets you know that they're getting ready to shoot. So be mindful of rolling. Turn around. That means they're gonna turn it around. They're gonna turn the camera around and shoot the different opposite direction. They just shot from opposite direction. They just shot from. Okay, walking meal. You don't hardly want to hear this because that means you're not going to sit down to eat. You're going to just be. You got to eat whenever you can. So that is 20 film terms for background acting. And I hope you guys enjoy. Some people may be like, okay, that's self-explanatory, but a lot of people don't know about these terms, and it's very great to get familiar with these terms, man, because it makes you feel better. Most time when you first go into the set, you're gonna feel kind of weird and kind of I'm a shy person sometimes, but you're gonna feel kind of nervous because you don't know what's going on, what to expect. So this is something to help you feel better about going to set as a background actor.